Hello, Choso was recently added to JJS and I thought it'd be fun to make a small little guide on how to introduce you to the character and how you can play him properly. In regards to difficulty, I'd say Choso is one of the harder characters in the game, probably second to that of Megami. He's not suited for new players, but if you know how to play the game and you're able to take advantage of Choso correctly, he can deal massive damage and do insanely stylish combos. This guide will mostly be an introductory one. I don't know if I'll do a full guide when Choso is fully released. As of right now I'm making this video, he only has 3 moves. However, even with his base not even completed yet, his kit is amazing and allows you to do some seriously cool stuff. To introduce Choso as a character, he's an amazing zoner with great rushdown potential. The best way to describe Choso is if you combine Gojo and Yuji and then added the complexity of Megami on top of it. And the most interesting part of Choso is how much he relies on his special. While the other characters' specials seek to enhance their movesets or give them an extra move, Choso completely relies on his special. If you're not using Choso's special, you aren't playing the character correctly, and you even lose out access to some moves. Similar to Gojo, using your special requires about 12% of your ultimate. Then by pressing the special key, you summon 4 blood orbs that surround you. These never despawn and stay indefinitely either until you die or you use them all up. They do take a little bit of a second to spawn, so you might as well spawn them when you're either away from combat or far away from an enemy. Even just having one orb available to you is crucial for playing as Choso. But now let's actually talk about the moveset. Your first move is Piercing Blood. On its own, it's a pretty good move. Even though the move says that you need to hold down the move, you don't actually have to, and well, can't if you don't have any blood orbs. The move hits grounded and the knockback is very small, so you can get very creative with how you use the move. You can use it as a combo extender to either lead into your second or third moves, or you can use it after your second move to make it a really good combo ender, as it puts the opponent very far away and allows you to regain some blood orbs. But if you do have some blood orbs, you can hold down the move to change some of its properties. Holding down the move for about a second allows you to shoot a much more enhanced version of Piercing Blood. This increases the damage, knockback, range, and allows you to guard break. There are some things to keep in mind though when you use this variant. Firstly, while you can hold the move indefinitely, you're stood completely still, so if an opponent has a ranged move like Mahito's Soul Repel, you'll lose a blood orb if you get hit. And secondly, there is a period of time where the move will consume a blood orb, yet it will not give you the enhanced effect. I'm not entirely sure if this is a bug or a feature, but you can't rely on the audio cue of a blood orb being consumed in order to use the variant. You'll need to rely on the visual cues of your avatar glowing red and the blood orb physically entering your hands. Also, do be aware of the environment that you're actually standing on, as the move does have a very small hitbox, and if the opponent is ever so slightly below you, the move will not connect. The second move is Flowing Red Scale, a combination of Cursed Strikes and Rapid Punches. In regards to its mechanics and wind-up, it's almost identical to Cursed Strikes. You charge forward a small distance and you can't turn while using the move. However, the move does not end in an M1 reset and you knock the opponent away a short distance. And I know the key difference that sets this move apart is that it can hit people who are ragdolled. Either after your down slam or some of your other moves that ragdoll, you can pick the opponent up whenever you want during a combo. This mechanic makes this move incredible, even without a blood orb buff. This lack of restraints of when you can hit the opponent allows for combos to be much more creative. You can use it as a combo starter after 3 M1s if you really want to, but if the opponent is ragdolled, you can use Flying Red Scale whenever you want, so do get creative with how you use the move. And the blood orb variation for this move is very unique. To use the blood orbs with your other moves, you have to do it manually, however Flying Red Scale uses blood orbs automatically. This is both a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing as the blood orb is applied to the move at the very last second, meaning getting the move cancelled or missing the move will not consume a blood orb. However, the move will always consume 1 blood orb if you have one available, meaning if you're trying to save it for a different move, you cannot use 2 until you use it. But the move overall is better with the variant as it doesn't change the move too heavily and just deals increased damage. And now finally, the move that I've been most excited to talk about, and the reason I haven't been talking about it very much is because you can do literally everything with this move. Supernova is why I say that Choso is extremely complex and allows you to have a ton of versatility. In order to use this move, you need to have some blood orbs surrounding you. You can't use this move if you don't have any. Then by pressing the move, you send out a small blood orb depending on which direction your character is facing. You can send out any of these blood orbs in any direction around you, however these will not change position and will stay identical to where they were thrown. However, these will follow you around indefinitely. Then by pressing the special key, the orb will detonate and deal damage to anyone who is close to it. You can have multiple of these orbs around you at any given time, however they will detonate in the order that you had thrown them. Do be careful though, any sort of stun or knockback will completely despawn any of the orbs that you have out. Blocking attacks, Malevolent Shrine, and Rabbit Escape won't despawn any of the orbs, however any other form of damage or knockback will immediately despawn them. This move is incredible and has a lot of risk reward that you can incorporate into your play. Additionally, the detonation of this move is similar to how Totality used to be pre-nerf. If you don't know, Totality used to be able to be activated whenever you wanted. There were only 2 scenarios where you couldn't activate it, when you were blocking and when you were being attacked. Supernova can be activated whenever you wanted, including while you're blocking. It's an amazing pressure tool in neutral and acts like an always available reversal red. The opponent has to be wary of where these supernova orbs are, as if they get hit by them, then they're going to be hit by either your first or second moves and put in a combo. But not only is this move an incredible pressure tool, but it has some decent technical stuff that it can do as well. One strategy I don't see used very often is knockback cancelling. For example, the Piercing Blood variant has far too much knockback to be used as a combo extender, and usually is fit to be a combo ender. But with Supernova, you can detonate it right after Piercing Blood connects to cancel all the knockback from the Piercing Blood. This knockback cancelling can be done with basically anything. You can use a Supernova explosion after M1s, after your second move, hell, even after other Supernova explosions. Additionally, Supernova orbs allow you to be insanely stylish with your combos, as you can juggle opponents up in the air and catch them with other moves. And Supernova orbs are amazing for keeping players ragdolled for an extended period of time and allows you to get your cooldowns back. I implore you to go into a private server and test out Supernova in as many ways as you can, as it's an insanely cool move, and the detonation at any time allows you to be ridiculously creative with how you use it. You can use multiple at once to trap opponents, you can juggle them in the air, you can cancel knockbacks. This move has basically everything and is insanely cool. And that was a small little introductory guide to Choso. Choso is absolutely awesome, and I cannot wait to see how his kit develops into being one of the more complex characters of the game. But that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Including while you're blocking. Even in neutral, Supernova acts like an always available reversal red, and the fucking firework went off. God, I'm just trying to do a voiceover.